Welcome to part 2. This part of the video is about the Subaru. So I completely lied to you the other day. I told you I was going to get the ECU and the tune done next. No. The day after, I went out to one of the local Subaru garages and managed to procure myself a boost gauge genome Subaru stock OEM boost gauge, like literally rare as rocking horse shit. So how rare? As rare as I went on YouTube the other day and there is no tutorial apart from one person installing D-fly gauges with a similar controller, but the genome Subaru OEM rare as rocking horse shit boost controller, there is no video on YouTube of anybody doing an install video of it, which number one is good. Number two, I managed to get it at a good price, really fucking good price. Very happy. So all being good. The harness, there's no wires cut, there's no nothing. It comes with all the boost pipes, it comes with the gauge, it comes with the controller, it comes with the remote control for it, right? Immaculate condition, mint, and I paid below market price for it. So, which leads me on to this weekend. Somebody said to me, they said, oh, just fucking install that boost actuator, just put the smallest spring in there, and if you fucking think you can, put the next size up, but don't go too crazy. So I know that the Subaru runs between 10 and 14 pounds a boost on a stock install. The boost actuator I've got has springs that go from 8 to 18 or 20 pounds a boost, right? So 20 pounds probably going to blow my engine up, over boost, lean condition, something like that. But I got to thinking, I was like, yeah, I'll install that wastegate actuator on Saturday and video it. Here I am in the car on my way to work on Saturday. But since I bought the boost gauge, and that's going on the car like soon, which I should have picked up on Friday, but I can't until Monday now. I'm going to wait to get the boost gauge, and I'm going to do some baseline readings with the boost gauge installed to see where the boost is on some normal pulls on the stock install, right? And then once I've done the baseline results, I can then put the springs in the wastegate actuator after I've installed it to ensure that I'm getting the kind of correct baseline results on the boost gauge, and means I'm not going to do anything to the engine. But the guy who told me to put the boost actuator in there was actually the mechanic. He said, put it in, man. He said, you ain't got to get up a tune to have that fitted. If you've got default springs and you can get the wastegate and boost profile on the boost controller working at the, sorry, not on the boost controller, because this is before I got it, but get the springs in there that are similar to what the stock actuator provides, because it's a new one and shiny, and it'll probably work, I don't know, man, might work better than the OEM one. You find that like a lot of Subaru stuff is quite good, but I want to put it in there. So I'm waiting for the boost controller. The boost controller's arriving Monday. I shall try and do a video about that. For fuck's sake, I've got to go to the post office. So boost controller Monday, baseline readings Tuesday, wastegate actuator Wednesday, and then obviously I want to test it and see that it all works. It's nice. and it's providing the expected results. So once, oh, I've got to turn in a moment. So once well, this could actually be the road, maybe. Oh, hang on, almost doxed my customer then. So, got a bit of work ahead of me. I'm also going to enjoy the work and process of documenting the install for you guys and girls and Subaru enthusiasts and people that just like listening to me waffle about Subaru. Sorry about bumpy road, it's country lane, but it's like very much so. What is my that nav brought me down here? On that note, I'm going to leave you in peace. So that's the Subaru update. The other video is about the morning that I've had, and oh mate, I've never had one quite like that. That's not everything that went wrong either. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch part 1. Not strictly Subaru related. So yeah, I'm going to knock the camera off, save the battery. Oh, so I said to you I'm not doing the ECU and the tune. I've decided to hold off because something happened the other day after talking to somebody that has made me want to build the engine before I do anything with the tune or even the ECU, which might not end up changing just yet, depending on what somebody says when they have a look at what ECU this car's running. Because it's luckily enough the last of the line Gen 1 Foresters, which means they had a little bit of a better engine and management system in them. Than the stock, sorry, not the stock, then the original one, the one that's like the 1998-97 model. This is the 2001 and first registered in 2002. So just waiting for the word off that guy on the tune. Get him to have a look at the ECU. Save some more cash because it's way more expensive than the ECU. Get the engine fully forged and built, then do the tune, which means I haven't got to have the car tuned twice. Save some money. Engine's already built, nice and reliable. Not going to blow it up with a stupid tune on stock internals. Plus, engine gets refreshed. Which I think is quite a sensible route, and it also means I can save some money by not having to do anything with the car at the moment. And I'm in a good position with a couple of little projects that I've got going on to make a bit of cash to buy some more parts for the car. And that's where I'm going to leave this video. So that's where you're up to. Boost controller, test with stock internals, wastegate actuator, replicate stock internals, boost wastegate profile, play back with boost controller, do video on boost controller because you guys will like it. And yeah, so as soon as I get busy on Monday doing the boost controller, you will get another Subaru video. You might also get another one if I decide to start detailing the car or come out to do a little bit of work on it. I don't know, the weather's a bit shit this weekend, it's been raining, so I can't do anything with the bodywork whilst it's outside and there's a chance of rain. Okay, I actually don't know how far I've got to go to this job, but I bet you've fucking driven past the place. I also missed so much out of the original Subaru, the full update video, which was not a full update, because number one, I found more photos of the car after I'd finished doing the video, and this is nothing to do with boost controller, nothing to do with tune, nothing to do with ECU, right? I just forgot so much shit about the car, but talking about it and doing the video reminded me all of the teeny little bits that I've done extra on the run up to where it is, which I feel, I don't know whether I'll do like another massive video or just do the bits that I missed. One of them in it. So brake sliders, when I did the refurbishment on the brakes, completely rebuilt the calipers, serviced the caliper covers on there as well. Also serviced the calipers because I've got a couple of sticky fucking pistons in the calipers. I was a pain in the ass, and eventually I want to do a rebuild with the calipers, so that's coming. Other things like the lower arms on the front have been swapped. You know, when you come to think about these things, you just can't remember everything. Oh yeah, so there's a STI downpipe that I completely forgot to talk about. I found some photos of the stainless steel manifold that I'd installed. Then all of the little bits and bobs that I've done inside the car, new stereo. Ooh, looks like I'm here. Right, I might not even upload this video, but we'll see. So to add insult to injury, I've just got to that job. Sat nav took me straight there. Fantastic. Ring the doorbell. No. Body blinking in. Oh! So, I mean, this has been a nice drive though. Look at this drive. But I've got a feeling the sat nav has brought me in a funny way. Pheasant. So back to base, and this usually happens because this is a new customer. So with existing customers, they'll usually leave us instructions to just coming in and get started. Everything's over there. Use the back gate. Here's a key. This is the code. But because it's a new customer, I don't want to go poking around, and they might not know my car. They might not know what I look like. So I might think I'm a bit of a dodgy geezer. So on that note, I am driving back now from this job. Oh my god. You know you're out in the twigs when you need to set a fucking sat-nav route on how to get back. Oh, no, not that one. Trying to put the sat-nav route in a single fucking lane. Country lane. It's not the easiest. Done. Right. So, today's plans, end of the day, I'm going to have a look at that LT50, see if it's got a spark, see if I can figure out what fuel it needs. One of my mates said 40 to 1. I'd prefer, I'm one of these guys that likes to read the manual and see what it says in the manual. So, on a note about the Subaru, everybody's like, oh yeah, I'll put nothing but 98 Supreme in, because you just gets the best, you know. But if you read the fucking Subaru instruction manual, inside the instruction manual, it says this car was okay, case in point, right? This car was designed for 1995 fuel and better. So I know a lot of people swear by the 98 stuff, but it's bloody expensive. It's really expensive, and I know it makes your engine not get as hot, which is always a bonus. But I always seem to think, I don't know whether it's because you get less or because it burns faster in the car. I don't know, but I don't ever think it's as efficient, even though the car may run nice. I like to put a little bit of 90. I like to put a little bit of 98 in every so often and give the exhaust a good, you know, good flush out. Some 98 injectors, flush out some shell. But I don't necessarily run the car every single day as it is a daily driver on 98. It's not like it's special, but it's not that special. Fucking needs to get used. Right, on that note, watch part 2 of this video, which I've already recorded, but I'm pinning this onto part 1. If you want to know what the deal is with the Scooby. If you want to know what the deal is with the Scooby, man, that I didn't tell you or lied to you about in the video that I did a couple of days ago. Peace guys, have fun hacking. I shall speak to you soon.